My name is Kevin Benson. I'm the station operator here at the Avis Budget Car Rental location in Parsippany, New Jersey. I'm an independent operator for this location. We run approximately 100 vehicles out of Parsippany. Our franchise is Northern Jersey, parts of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. They have locations in South Dakota, Montana, I believe in Utah as well, Pittsburgh. We're run more as a small business than just as a regular corporate location. We have usually the same people, familiar faces, and people come in, and it's the people that actually work here that are more involved, hands-on with everything. Throughout the years, our means of damage control have changed. We used to use little notepads with just images of cars and mark where damage was. Many years later, we started another system that we would actually type damage notes directly on the rental agreement and print it out. The problem with anything like that, even when we used to type the notes on the rental agreement, is that the customer can always turn around and say that, oh, we just missed it. As we went, as we looked at the vehicle, we just missed that. When we started to use Record360, what I saw with it right away was that by being able to capture images of the vehicle with the customer there, having their signature on it, sending it directly to them, it's an advantage for both the customer and for the rental agency, because the customer has that protection, that peace of mind that if something was missed, they can go back and view it for themselves. And as the rental company, we have the same advantage where we can go back and double check, look for damage. And if nothing's there, we have proof that it wasn't there and that the customer must have been, the damage occurred while the customer had the rental.
The sourcing of this was our realization that we were having a problem with damage, and we were looking for varying solutions. After we went through the actual process of seeing how Record360 worked, we saw how easy it was to use at each of the individual locations. We actually tested the film, and then the other key thing that we did was we were able to put a lot of our rental documents directly in it, so we had one place that we can then pull all of the information. Right now, one of the biggest issues that we have is that we rent a lot of vehicles one way, and what we find is with Record360, we have a record at point of renting where we know exactly what the physical damage is on the car, if there's any damage, and it really makes a huge difference. When you look at what we've been saved by Record360, it's been invaluable for us as we're going through our damage claims process.
I can tell you we have 90 claims open right now, and we have recovered around $300,000 out of $500,000. So without that, I mean, we could be less than 50%. You don't have Record360. How do you prove that person did the damage? Because some places like the airport, they return the car, drop the keys, and sometimes somebody doesn't see the car until it gets rented again. Record360 really just tells a story. I like our cars to look, as nice as this BMW. And to do that, we need to go after the renter that damaged our car, didn't have insurance, to get it back to factory.
One of the problems that we have within New Jersey is sometimes they're not the best renters. Sometimes we're renting to subprime renters that are going to return the vehicle and not be overly concerned if they're going to actually pay for any of the damage. So this has been invaluable to us. As the Chief Operating Officer of the Aero Group, where we're currently renting 4,000 vehicles, generating $60 million worth of revenue, we look upon Record360 as one of the critical aspects of our damage claims operation, and it's fully integrated within our business as we're looking at the vehicles and how we're renting them.
As an Avis Budget operator in Parsippany, I would recommend Record360 to any franchise or any company looking to protect their assets and document their property as it's being rented.